Hey, my spooky baddies and groovy ghoulies. Welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing another pick a card reading. This one's going to be all about who is secretly hating on you and why. So today I'm going to be pulling as I go, and at the end of each session I'm going to be getting letters, initials, and charms, and we're going to find out more details about what's going on. And we're going to open it up to spirit for whatever comes through those charm readings because we get a lot of little side messages and whatnot. So I want to extend a big thank you for all of you who came out to my live, for my live pick a card I had yesterday. I truly appreciate it. By the time you guys see it, it'll be a couple of days ago. It was the messages from your shadow self. I just appreciate all of you for showing up. Now, we are moving very quickly into Halloween and Samhain, and I'm going to be doing a live Oracle of Lilith session for the Coven. And if you're interested in that, I will point you down to the join button down below. The Coven level of my memberships is going to have that session. It's going to be on the 30th of October. The time is yet to be determined. I'm still seeing when exactly. I'm waiting on Lilith. Lilith is guiding this entire event, so we're just kind of waiting on that. So with that said, I will let you know I'm also going to be putting in a little video for those of you guys who need a bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. Now, as always, if you're drawn to more than one group, there probably is going to be more than one message here for you. It doesn't mean the entire reading is necessarily for you, but it may be. But also, there may be some parts of it that are messages for you as well. So just use your own discernment, your own psychic abilities, all right? Okay, now with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 1, all of you that selected Child's Play, Chucky, this is going to be your reading all about who is secretly hating on you and why. Now, be sure to stay tuned to the end because I'm going to do letters, initials, and charms. Sorry, I'm moving my hair around. I always forget to do that. So also use your own discernment with this reading and all readings that you get, all right? Now, Child's Play. Okay. I get a lot of different energy here, so let's pull some more cards and see what's going on. I'm being guided to this deck. This is a channeled messages deck that I have. Tell me about my group 1. Tell me who is secretly hating on my group 1 and why. All right, I see that. Okay, who is secretly hating on my group 1 and why? Okay, frequencies, music. Who is secretly hating on my group 1 and why? It's Child's Play. I feel like there's been something done here that feels unforgivable. Okay, so I'm offended. There's so many cards that came out. We have sibling, aunties, uncles, so family here. I'm going to move this deck over here. We have sibling, aunties, uncles, family. Okay. We have eyes are the windows of the soul, green-eyed stranger. Okay, so this is someone who may not know you very well, but because they're family, they may think they do, which You know how that goes. We have true victim, blue-eyed stranger. Again, there's this element that keeps coming forward of they think they know you, but they really don't. I'm moving into this energy of it doesn't have to be family, but it's definitely someone who has felt like family. So that familiarity must kind of be there. We have a joker, someone's passive aggressive, light hair, long hair. Okay, that's everything that came out from that channeled messages deck. Okay, so X family is on the top of the deck, and I'm going to take that isolation. Okay. Woo! This feels intense. It's like, I feel like this person feels like you have done something unforgivable. And you may think everything's fine, but it ain't. It is not. Okay? And the hate here is intense. It's super intense. If this isn't family, this is somebody who there is a lots of closeness. There was a sense of family, a sense of belonging here. And there is just this, and it feels weird. I got to tell you, this sense of betrayal feels weird. This offense that you supposedly have done to this person, it feels weird. Okay, so it's not something that may be obvious. Okay, we have Samaritan. Oh. We have, this is a caregiver, volunteer, loving, rarely interested in personal gain. Are they a martyr? Do we have ourselves a little martyr hater here? Okay, so I get the feeling that this person's a martyr. Okay, they play off like a good Samaritan. This is somebody who is appears to be a good Samaritan. Okay, I'm kind of like, I get this hateful energy, and when I get the hateful energy, I get martyr. Okay, they really don't have good intentions as far as like they do things for a reason because it feeds them. Okay, and they do use the position that it gives them. Sorry, I'm choking up. It does give them a position to manipulate others. I get this feeling that they would like me to shut the fuck up. Okay. This is somebody who probably no one would suspect is a hater. Okay. This is a person who, when you're sick, they bring you food. Okay. They'll clean your house. All right. They'll do a lot of good things for you. Okay. And it really is, they're building armor. They're building their weapons. Because eventually they're going to use it to manipulate. And it won't be a rough and tumble manipulation. It is a very insidious one where a lot of people don't realize they're being manipulated. Sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat chakra. This person may have throat issues or some kind of esophageal issues. They may also not let you talk, or they don't allow others to kind of express their opinions, especially if they are they have a certain religious point of view. They're very devoted to that religious point of view. Okay, so I pulled the card, not good at love. Okay, we're just going to call it that. And it talks about intense feelings, very sensual, a sense of wonder, values beauty and luxury. I feel like they could be a Libra or ruled by Venus. They may be a Taurus. Their Venus may be very, positively aspected. Okay, as far as I feel like this person's probably pretty attractive. I feel like if they're not pretty attractive, they probably know how to put themselves together. I feel like they paint a pretty picture. a good picture, a handsome picture. I think they're very charitable. And that's why them hating you. Some of you guys have a boss that hates you. And this boss may bring you coffee every day. They may bring you a little donut. They they may even give you a good review, all right? But they hate you. They don't like you, and I feel like for some of you it has to do with like your after work activities. For some of you it's like the way you look. It's like they think you don't dress professional enough, that kind of thing. Um, for some of you this is like this is painful, but this is what I'm getting, okay? I'm getting like a very well put together like grandmother who does all the things they are supposed to do for you, but deep down, they don't like you. They hate you. You, out of all of the grandkids, you were the one they didn't like. And I think some of you probably unconsciously felt this. You just felt something off. You felt like, they hugged you just the same and stuff, but things were weird. Um, and that hurts, right? It hurts because for some of you, you still have to deal with them because it's not like what do you say when they're doing what they do, and what do you do, right? So I get that, okay? I get this energy of like someone really, because Chucky is possessed by kind of a bad guy, right? And I just feel this energy of, this person puppeting themselves, like creating an image for all to see, and just like, I'm this image, I'm this charitable person, and they get away with it. There is an energy of being really fake and people not seeing it. They're so good at it. They're so, they are aloof. They are removed from the consequences of their actions, so to speak. And even though it's a secret to a degree, it's just like people really believe the bullshit. They really do. They believe this person is a good person. And they don't believe that they would have a hateful, bone in their body kind of thing. Because, well, they've always been good to me until they're not, right? Until they're not. And then all that stuff they did to you or for you, they're good to you, right? There's twists and turns in that. And it doesn't matter how many years it's been. We have the Wolf of Wall Street. They use money and power to get what they want, holds things over others, and manipulates people into loving them. Well, there it is. We have waist trainer babe, into their looks more than you're into your superficial pretty toy. Yes. There's some vanity there, but we all should take care of ourselves, but that just kind of lets you know who we're talking about here. We have full of air, feel like an air sign or ruled by Venus. We have full of air, pretends they have it all together, but is holding it all in with compressed socks. They may have an explosive type personality, like they may be loud sometimes. We may have air and fire here, which can be very explosive. So fire would be feeling that Sagittarius ness here. Leo, Aries, feeling Sagittarius-ness, if you know what I'm saying. Explosive type personality. So lots of, when they're happy or trying to be joyful or being kind of manipulative, fun, flirty, manipulative, trying to get people on their side, they could be loud. When they are angry, they could be loud sometimes. But I feel like there's just an air of, this may be a Leo, there's just an air of performance around them. And Let's find out. What have you done? What have you done to offend this person? This pretty toy. You know, I think this person really thinks a lot of themselves, because I really think this person thinks other people care so much about like what they look like or what they're doing. And the truth is that most people don't care that much about what you're doing or what you look like. They're busy caring about what they're doing and what they look like, you know. So we all just need to stop caring so much, and we need to start living our lives, right? Because this person obviously spends a lot of time in the manipulation zone, manipulating, trying to get over on people. And it just feels like they spend a lot of time doing this. So I feel like for some of them, perhaps they like have more time on their hands than other people for whatever reason. They need to get a hobby. We have fines and unfair cost over restitution. Does this have to do with money? Feels like for some of you it's money for some kind of schooling, for books. Some of you guys, it could be like cosmetology school, or like beauty school, or art school. I'm hearing like some kind of trade school, cooking school. I'm also hearing college, something about car repairs. Like a lot of things are coming. A house, my roof had a hole in it. Listen, you know, sometimes we all need help, okay? I'm hearing like I had no food. Sometimes we all need help. You don't have to justify yourself to me. Now, for some of you, it's not money that they gave you. It's money that they know that you owe. Oh, you got yourself a little busybody martyr. Oh, well, ain't that some shit? A little busybody martyr. Oh, gosh. Woo! And she's a hater. Wow. So either you actually owe this person money, or they know your business. Oh, God. You know, I just have to say, there's nothing more pathetic and miserable than especially a family member or someone who feels like family, who you've trusted, and they betray you this way. Okay. Now, this person feels like you've done something unforgivable, whether you haven't paid on a debt or you owe so much money that it's given them a bad name. There's an element here of you've done something that we just can't forgive. Like, we can't forgive this. You know, so much charity was shown to you by extending this money towards you. There's some kind of that energy, okay? It feels very judgy Judy, but not fair, okay? It feels very much like I'm looking down my nose at you. Like, I have money and privilege. I have privilege. And, you know, you are living your life this way, and you are doing this, and you owe this money, or we gave you this money to fix your house or buy a house or whatever it is, get a car or fix a car or get clothes for your kids for school. And what did you do? We found out you still owe money on blah, blah, blah. You know, it's that kind of nasty, nasty energy. Is this your mother-in-law? Ugh. Ugh. How are you even going to be able to deal with this for many years? Okay, my hand goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. Like, this is an awful energy, because she makes those lemon bars, cheesecake bars, chess bars, brownies, whatever the fuck she makes, or goes by those incredible donuts or cakes or pastries or whatever the fuck they are. And she's always giving, isn't she? We have fame and renown, voyages and travel by sea. So she makes her way around people. They know her. she's blah 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 lady, or he's da 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 guy. He always buys my kids ice cream cones every time I see him. He's always got a smile on his face. Isn't he nice? Oh, she always comes by my house with cookies when she knows I'm not feeling well. Isn't she great? Well, she comes by to get some news, some tea on the lady on the corner who's always fucking sick. Because she's going to take that tea and she's going to walk it down the street and she's going to deposit that tea in exchange for more tea. Because some of you guys got you somebody who is a bad gossip. Like, she's addicted to gossip. She lives for the thrill of it all. It's nasty. It's dirty. And she looks down her nose at everyone. I feel like this one really wants to come out. We have divine grace over laziness and neglectfulness. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well, isn't she just something? This crazy person does not want me to tell you, okay? I keep getting choked up, all right? I'm going to tell you. Oh, they're not going to stop me, okay? They tell people that they give you grace. They give you grace over your laziness and neglectfulness. They tell people that you're lazy, that you are neglectful of your responsibilities. And they don't know what they're going to do about that. But they know that they need to give you grace. Woo! You know, they used to say that you couldn't choose your family. But I'm going to tell you, I think they're wrong. I think you can sometimes. And I feel like this is the case here. If this is family and it feels very much like it is, this person is seriously very nasty. I would watch what I tell people who know her, them, him. Some of you guys have an insurance salesperson. They sell insurance or real estate. Okay? Insurance, real estate. Or they're involved in like signing the contracts for real estate. They may be a lawyer. Do like, not litigation. They don't litigate. Okay, they don't work in a litigation office necessarily. Here we go. Tell me more about this situation. Tell me more. This one kind of jumped. We have the Page of Swords. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. We have the Fool. You know, you're going to have to trust the journeys that lead you away from this situation. We have the Six of Pentacles. They really talk. For some of you, they really talk about the money they've given you, the resources, the things they've done for you. If it's not literally money, like this person feels like they've done so much for you and they have tried and tried over and again to start new, to start fresh. But it's just so hard. Like I'm out of do-overs with this person. This is what's being said. And the truth is, they don't want a new beginning. They don't want to start over. They don't like you. They hate you. And because they hate you, they talk mad shit. And they're never going to stop. They're always going to find a reason. This bottom card wants to come out. The Chariot. It's in a coffin. They're always going to be driving your name to doom. Okay? They're always going to have your name in their mouth. And, you know, when you have a situation like this, the best thing that you can do is, well, is get some distance. Number one, get distance for clarity. Get distance for clarity. Get distance for your own peace of mind. Okay? And then you can decide what you want to do as far as this is concerned. I think distance is best, okay, from this person. Because I think you have new roads to journey, okay? We have Temperance. I feel like there's a lot of healing energy away from this person. That clarity is going to give you a lot of interesting points of view about the things that were done for you. Okay. I'm seeing like someone watching from a third perspective, things being done for them. And it's like spirit takes you 180. And so you see a whole different perspective of the things that were done and how, honestly, you've been manipulated the whole time in different ways, and how the relationship wasn't probably what you thought it was. It's really painful, okay? Some of you guys already know, like you're already aware. Perhaps this is validation. But I do think you may not know that this person actually hates you, okay? You may be holding on to the idea that there's love there or appreciation there or something. There isn't, okay? They don't like you. They don't like the choices you've made. And there is an uppityness of looking down on you. And I'm going to tell you something. That looking down their nose at you is never going to change. I don't care what this person says to you. It will never change. They literally think they are better than you. And it feels like there's no coming back from that. No matter what you do, in their mind, you will never be at the same place because they hate you. They hate the way you present yourself. They hate the situations you put yourself in. And they have no understanding of that. And they don't want to. And, you know, sometimes there is jealousy with this energy. There's no jealousy here. And that's how I really know this person, this relationship there's no real love here. This is someone who has a lot of ideology that isn't movable. This is a very fixed person. They're very set in their ways, and they see the world one way, and your ideas, your behavior has gone against that. And for them, it is unforgivable. And it's offensive. And I feel like for some of you guys, this has been going on since you were young, which is really messed up. Because who judges a kid? You know? Who does that? A person like this. I mean, who possesses a doll? What kind of evil person possesses a little doll and goes around and doing horrible things to people? Right? This kind of person. This person is very untrustworthy. But the thing is like, how do they keep it quiet? Because their network is professionals. They chat among themselves because they've been doing it for so long. And rare does something get out of that network. They're loyal to the game of the gossip because they know if they talk, they're cut off. Because you may know of people this person has cut off. And they say things like, oh, they decided to take up blah blah blah, or they just no longer had time for da da da. And it's always something very like lighthearted or not a big deal. No big deal. Not a thing. There's this energy here of almost like a mob boss. Like if you cross me, I'll cut you off kind of thing. And you get cut off from her charity, from their charity, from his charity, from those cookies, from those favors, from those stories, from those visits, from all the good things this person, gives with an angle. It's turning more and more into like mob like mentality. This person's very cold-hearted to the game, that they've got going on. Perhaps they live in a small town, or it feels like it. So, all right, let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Hey, Group 1, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We have GFOT, ZHYK, MXVI, ASCK. All right, I get Isaac, okay, Vicky, okay, Yazak. I hope I said that right. As well, I get Heidi, Humphreys, Hugh. I get Xavier, Valerie, Val, Vicky. What is that word? I'm getting the word vulnerable. So somebody's very vulnerable. What's that about? I'm going to pull on that. What's the vulnerability about? Vulnerability. Okay. All right. You guys need to protect yourself, like your health. I'm getting like, okay. Strength, Leo energy. Here's a strength card. We have the 3 of Wands and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. There is a move that you are fixing to do. It feels like something you've been working on. Okay. It could be I'm feeling like could be a work trip. I feel like I'm getting like again, the message doesn't want to come out. And I feel like something's being planned here. And you're being told to protect yourself. Okay. Ready yourself as well. All right. There's something about money here. Okay. Let's get, if this resonates. Okay. Oh, this card just came out. We have the Tower. Okay, it came out in reverse. Let me see if the deck's in reverse. The deck is in reverse. So the Tower here. Okay, so there's some kind of tower. Tell me about this tower here. Tell me about this tower. Why is this tower here? Tell me why this tower is here. I'm hearing it's shocking. 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 Judgment. Okay. Okay, this is some kind of karmic energy that's coming in. All right. The 3 of Wands here. Some kind of move. Okay. We have the 7 of Swords. Someone's lying to you about some kind of move. Okay. And you've been investing your time in something. You've been investing your time, your money. Or they want to invest their time, their money in what you're about to do. Okay. Tell me about this. Tell me, clarify. The Tower's coming in. With this. Okay, and we have the 9 of Cups. All right. All right. Tell me about this 9 of Cups. Okay. So I feel like this feels confusing. This is a confusing situation. Tell me more. The Overwhelm. I get the Hangman. I feel confusing situation. I get the Hangman and the 7 of Cups here. I feel like this Tower this karmic clearing that's going on with you, where you're being told to protect yourself. I feel like the Seven of Swords with the Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like it's telling me a couple things. Um, some of you guys are like self-sabotaging. You are holding back on stuff that you've invested yourself into. You've invested college or whatever this is, and you keep waiting for the right move to make. You keep waiting. You're ready, and you talk yourself out of it. Okay, there's a lot of talking yourself out of it. Now, some of you guys have someone who's actually lying to you about like the movements you want to make. They're involved in this. Perhaps this is a promotion at work. Perhaps it is a side move. Perhaps it's something that the company wants to invest in you. They told you they want to invest in you or hire you or give you a raise, and there's something about this they're not being honest about. Okay, now I feel like this tower, this karmic tower, it really is going to unleash something with this strength card here. It feels like it's going to unleash something very strong within you. It feels like it's going to help you become more aware of what you really have to offer. It's going to help you shine brighter as you release this density. Okay, for some of you, it could be both. It could be the self-sabotage, and you actually have energies around you, people, places, things at work or wherever, working against you. Okay, people you think, secret hater, people you think have been working for you have actually been working against you. Okay, and I feel like the awareness of this is going to help you get out of situations that you think might be impossible. Okay, you're going to see more clearly, and this is going to bring in some overwhelming energy. It's going to help you get out of the hangman. Okay, seeing the truth is going to help you get out of the hangman. It's hard to, it's really hard to kind of see the truth in people. When you think people are on your side, cheering for you, helping you, and then you find out not only are they not helping you, but they're actually working against you, okay? It can be overwhelming. So I feel like there's this energy around the tower of coming in and kind of releasing this pressure. And it can be overwhelming because we have this Nine of Cups energy. So, after this awareness of, the self doing this, outside energies doing this, you being validated in your self-sabotage, and so it all works together as well. The happiness, the sense of success, opportunity, okay, what have you, can feel very overwhelming. Okay, and I feel like part of this protect yourself vulnerable message here is that, it would really be good for you to kind of like start to get a handle on anxiety, okay, on bringing more calm into your life. Okay, let's look at these. You have one more tile here. We have M. Find positive ways to handle your anxiety so that when the good things come into your life, you're not so overwhelmed by them. Sorry, I had to clear my throat chakra. You definitely have ancestor energy around you. We have the cameo here. Feels like a grandmother. She may have been a Leo or a fire sign. We have a bat. Some of you guys have some, especially this is around Halloween and Samhain. You have some dearly departed around you. It might be a grandmother or a mom or an auntie. Some of you guys have a friend, like a best friend as well. It's feminine in nature. We have a hand here. You might feel hand touches on your shoulders, your hands. It feels like upper body, but it could be like your knee or your thigh, okay? But I feel most of it's like upper body activity. I feel like she's talking about shoes here. She used to wear, like, her shoes were her thing. There's something special about this person's shoes. Okay. I feel like she had good taste as well. And we have this little coin here. It has a saying on it. May you always have a shell in your pocket and sand between your toes. I feel like this feminine energy was drawn to the beach, or they may have been a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm not feeling as much Scorpio here. I'm feeling like beachy, mermaidy energy, because we have a star here, and I'm feeling starfish energy. We have a spider, but I feel crab energy. I feel that Cancer energy. I feel mother energy. I'm getting like a message like, I'm watching you like raise your children. I'm watching you with the little ones, acorn here. We have a shopping cart. For some of you, there's something about a shopping cart with one of your little ones, and it wasn't at home. It was at the store, and they watch them. You know, the store with the little shopping carts for kids. They see that. They love that. You have somebody here who is protecting your little ones, okay? They go places. They carry them with them. They're always with them, because all time is now on the other side, and you can be a lot of different places at one time. And they do that, okay? They do that. And when you think of them, we have a little clock here. When you think of them, they can be there, okay? They're never very far away. Some of you guys are thinking about building a house, and they want to help you. So reach out to them for help with raising money by ancestor energy. You can work with them like an ancestor. You can give offerings. You can pray. You can do all kinds of work with them. Okay, so what they're saying is that, start working with them in that way. All right. Okay, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you haven't checked out my memberships yet, please sure to check out the little button down below. I'm going to be having a live Oracle of Lilith session on the 30th of October for a Halloween Samhain. So it would be great if you could join me there. And with that said, if you guys would like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. This is going to be your reading all about who is secretly hating on you and why. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading. Just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Also, be sure to stay tuned to the end, because I'm going to get letters, initials, and charms, and we're going to find out more details about what's going on. Also, side messages often come out, so be sure to stay tuned for that. So let's get into it and find out more about the situation. Freddy's Revenge. Y'all, this person feels vengeful. They feel like a little off balance, okay? And with the school bus here, I can't help but feel like this has to do with neighborhood, school, teacher, maybe a mom or dad, parent, or maybe you're friends with them, maybe a family, another family you're friends with, or a neighbor you've become best friends with, or something like that, or possibly a sibling you live close to. But it feels vengeful, okay? It feels very vengeful. This card is flipped over. We have flirt, innocently, overtly flirty. flattery, easy and breezy conversations, quick-witted, non-verbal communication, charmer, playful. So that's what this person is like. Okay, they appear to be very easygoing. Yeah, they appear to be very easygoing, lighthearted, like that's why them hating is kind of a secret. Because they're just like, they're so easygoing. How could they hate anyone? Can you imagine them hating someone? That just seems so weird, right? Well, they hate you. Okay. Um, and I feel like this person probably even goes out of their way to make you feel uncomfortable, to make you not feel uncomfortable. But the way they do it sometimes makes you feel weird. Okay. Makes you feel like, what is the deal? We have nerd. Does not care about their appearance. Awkward, not well suited to management, struggles to develop personal relationships. Okay, so they. Okay, so one of the very first things that's coming out is like they judge your looks. Like they don't think that you're all that. They don't think you're super attractive or all that, or your appearance is not what it should be. Um, this is someone who's petty. They're very petty, but people like them. People like this person. They're funny and charming. We have inventor, risk taker, related to physical world, intuitive, influential, persistent leader, builder. Okay, repairer. I feel like this person, they may be involved in like houses, building roofs, maybe working on trucks or cars or driving a truck. They may be involved in construction or like architecture or doing plans, or they may be involved in like putting things together, be that like digital things together or computers or objects. They may work in like a garage, or they may work on cars or both, or motorcycles or boats, but there's something about them that they tinker. They tinker. Okay. That that could also apply like whatever gender they are. All right. For some of them, they do something technical like around flowers or decor. They may do home decorating or painting, or they do murals or something like that. Okay. They may paint houses. Just take what resonates here. It just feels like there's energy around the house. And I feel like they definitely think that you're like a nerd. Okay, they definitely think that you're not fun. Okay, you're not fun to be around. I get that pretty straight off. All right, but we want to find out like why do they hate you? Okay, because this person, they seem like to other people, like this person hating someone is so weird. It's so weird. That's what people think. And maybe even you were like, huh? What? Well, let's find out what you did. Okay, because they want vengeance is mine kind of thing. This is energy of like, I remember war and strife over obedience. Oh, shit. War and strife. So they're really hot over this. They're really angry over this. Tell me more. What did group 2 do to cause this hatred? What happened? War and strife. Did y'all have an argument or a disagreement over something? All right. I hope not. I feel it. Clemency. Lust and weak wills. Oh, ooh, this feels, for some of you guys, it's like political. Okay. I'm not going to get into it. Okay. And it's just not, it's not okay. We have unrestrained living, rectification. Okay, they're judging your lifestyle. There may have been words said about it, and everyone thinks it's okay, or maybe you do. Maybe you're like, you know what, we're just going on like everything's fine. Or perhaps there weren't words said, And they're just like, you know what? I can't do this because you live that way or you have those beliefs. We can't go back from this. We have jealousy over victory. There's some jealousy here. They're jealous, okay? Let's find out more about, let's pull, no, not that one. Okay. What are they jealous about? I want to find out what they're jealous about. Pull tarot. Okay, let's pull some tarot. What is this jealousy about? Flirt. Huh. Some of you have something they want, okay? You have something they want. And I will never forgive you for this. Oh, some of you guys have a partner that they want. Ugh. Ugh. That feels gross. I think the whole deck is upside down. Yeah. We have the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Oh, were y'all all friends or something? Oh. The Knight of Wands. Oh. So y'all were all like friends. Like this is a friend group, be it, could be like, for some of you, maybe your sibling is in your, I'm talking about grown-ups here, okay? Is in your friend group, okay, or whatever. Cousin, whatever. But there's some lies that have been told about this King of Wands, which feels like the person who hates you. There were some lies told. Tell me about this 3 of Wands and the lies that were told. The 10 of Wands and the Moon. Oh, that's... lying about obligations, lying about oppression. Tell me more about this story. Tell me more. That's a lot. It's complicated, isn't it? Look at all these cards that dropped. Okay. Well, let's see. Tell me about this complicated situation. Did you believe some stories that were told about this person? Or they did? And because they believed the lies, they're all pissed off now. And you aren't aware of this. They have believed some kind of lies about you, okay? And it's hidden, you don't know. And it has to do, tell me, clarify these 10 of Wands. Tell me this one. The 9 of Swords. Worries, anxieties, bills, situations. Maybe this has to do with money and kids. Okay, we have the school bus here. Tell me more about this situation. I feel like for some of you, the lies had to do with like care for the kids. You weren't taking care of the kids. Because this card has a lot of heads and it feels like children here. For some of you, perhaps you work at night and they're judging you because of the care the kids get. There's something about your work as well that I'm hearing. Okay, tell me more at the top. Clarify. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay. There's something here about, and perhaps this is, just take what resonates here. I feel like there's a lot of yelling and aggressive talk. Okay. It feels like this person kind of just started to believe a lot of lies. And now they're very pissed off. Okay, they're super mad. They've believed what they've been told. Who is telling this person? Let's go ahead. Who's telling them? Not that one, this one. Who's telling them? The 8 of Coins. It's an earth sign. Someone who has really put time and attention into kind of like nurturing this. Tell me who that is. It feels like the Six of Wands. It's someone who is trying to get victory over you, and they've been working at it for a long time. And you may know who that person is, who's in this person's ear, who's hating you. I feel like at one time this was a good connection. And to your knowledge, it may still be. But this person wants vengeance because they feel like something has been done wrong to children or vulnerable people or family that are vulnerable. And it has caused them to worry. It's caused them grief, okay? And this person doesn't like it. And then we have victory over jealousy. Why are they doing it? Because they're jealous. This person out here who's in, there's so many people in this story. It's just crazy. We're going to flip them all over. We have the Page of Coins, the Four of Coins, and Nine of Wands. You know, it just feels like this energy of trying to kind of like beat you up as much as possible. Really without you knowing it, without you even knowing it's going on. Okay, and I'm picking up on the Four of Coins here with the screaming baby. Okay, that's who this person is. They're the screaming baby, and they rile other people up to do their dirty work. Okay, and honestly, they are really the secret hater. Okay, you probably know who this is though, and they're projecting it on this person. And that's why they're like, this person hating? It's so weird. They're being influenced and manipulated by this other person. Okay? And it's sad, is what it is. It's very sad because I feel like this outside screaming baby is ruining relationships. And it's not their place. And this person is jealous of what you have going on, of your life, of your partner. And the thing is that I tell people this, and it's true. You're probably saying, I don't have much going on. Okay? But it's the illusion, Freddy the Nightmare. It's the illusion. It's the dream of you and your life. It's the perception. They see happy life they don't have. And they want that. They want to have what you have. Some of them are jealous of your spouse, your partner. And I know for some of you, it's kind of an improper thing. It's not cool. It's weird. But these are unspoken things that people don't talk about. Some of them really get off on causing chaos indirectly. And they've been doing it a while, meaning they're probably a little older than you, okay? Now, that won't be for all of y'all. Just gauge it, use your own discernment, okay? But here's the thing. Someone like this who is indirectly influencing, well, indirectly to you, influencing and manipulating others to hate you. This is fun for them. So the truth is, they're not going to really stop. And no one's going to really stop them until it hurts that one person, right? And you could go to war with them. Absolutely. You probably have this other screaming baby over here. That's probably why they're doing what they're doing. But I think the real focus is this person. Because this person is vengeful, and they're being powered, nurtured by this outside influence. And somehow, you know, that's a bad thing. Now, I told the first group this, and I stand by this as a first action to getting clarity, is you get your distance. You get your distance and you get your clarity, and then you act accordingly. because it's very difficult to kind of know what's going on when you're in the depth of the muck of it, of the filth of it, right? Because every person's situation is different. So you gotta really feel what's going on. You gotta kind of like get deeper into the energy. So let's talk about the toxicity here. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this jealous bitch. Tell me about this jealous bitch over here. Tell me about them. Y'all had a fight, argument, tough words were said. This indirect hater. I feel like for some of you, it's not a secret, this person don't like you. For others, it's, I don't think they hate me. Yeah, they do. They do. And they're going to use people to hate you too. It's like, I want everyone to hate them. I'm going to make everyone hate them. I feel like they probably told their spouse this. Not so pretty Ricky. Oh my. They think they are cute and still have it going on, but they ugly as hell energetically and physically. All right, so I'm going to put that over there because it's a little suggestive. All right, so it doesn't want to stay where I put it. Okay. So this is someone who really has this person over here, the screaming baby, really has an overwhelming sense of self. Their sense of self is not correct. It's bloated. Okay, it's a bloated sense of self. Misery loves company. Convinces others the bad isn't as bad as it appears, and people are better off with them instead of without them. There you go. You need me. You need me. Okay, let's get one more here. Tell me more about this. This person's very manipulative. We have trick-ass bitch. Old-timer acting like they still have it going on. Yeah, some of you guys have somebody older than you. And honestly, it's just a show they're putting on. They're mad at you. They can't stand you. They hate you. And they're putting on a show. They're being entertained. And I think for a lot of people, that's hard to swallow. That someone would do the things they've done and cause like relationship destruction just because. And I want to tell you, yes, people do this just because. And it's a toxic trait, but some people, they thrive in chaos. They just do. They thrive in it. It is where they think they're their best self, and they think you have it coming, right? They think you have it coming for what you've done, what they perceive you've done. And I feel like this has to do with some fight that you've had with this person. Honestly, it feels like you called this person on their stuff over here. I think you were like, you are this crying baby. All you do is whine and cry. Like you aren't who you say you are. All you do is cry and want your way. I feel like you probably didn't give them their way on something, okay? My cards are starting to fall off my table. You probably didn't give them their way on something. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. He has his little foot in the ground. You would not do the movement they wanted you to. You wouldn't do what they wanted. The Hangman and the Knight of Coins. And so I'm feeling, and this Knight of Coins card is so different because we have flies up here. We have the coins coming out. And on this, I'm feeling like there was a lot of confusing, like two-faced type energy that kind of left you in the state of like, I don't know where I stand with this person. But I'm going to act like all's forgiven, okay? But I'm not sure. Well, they don't like you. They hate you. And they have weaponized other people against you. And it's very sad. And it honestly is their loss, okay? As far as this person who wants vengeance against you because of something they've been lied to about you, For some of you, it's been exaggerated what happened. For some of you, it's an out and out lie. Okay. Like I said, distance is going to be your good friend on this one. Um, and it depends on your willingness to kind of like talk to this person, right? It's your willingness to find out what's going on, you know? A lot of people are just like, they find out about this stuff and they just move on, all right? Because life is short. And it's very short to waste time on people who would believe this nonsense. If this person cared about you or had that relationship with you, why would they believe this from this person? There you go. Let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Hey Group T, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, a person's initials, their screen name, initials. Just take what resonates. We have BZQO, LYVX, JEGB, GBS. Okay, we have a little pony here, like a Pegasus. We have a key, we have a drink, we have an empty glass. We have a bat. We have a little time piece. We have an acorn. We have, what is this? It's like a little crystal. It feels like just a rock. And then we have the this is so weird. We have this amethyst. Some of these came out in the last pull, which is so weird. I shook it up. You guys saw me shake it up. And I know I have a couple of acorns in there, but this piece I don't. So that's so weird. There's so many charms in there, so it's so weird. We have a tree as well. Not all of them came out, but just a few of them did. And, you know, it feels like, okay, first of all, there's something about a house key. Did you guys at some point give them your house key or something about your house key? Listen, T, okay, for some of you, especially if they're on your family tree, they made a copy of that house key, y'all. So y'all might want to change the locks on your house. I'm just saying, like, y'all might want to check into that, okay? I'm just telling you what I'm getting. We have a turtle here. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting the shell of protection. Yeah, you might want to like change your locks if they've had access to your key because I feel like they've made a copy of it. And you don't want them in your house. And you might be like, they're not going to go in my house. Yes, they will. And I feel like for some of you who this person is like into witchcraft, and you guys may not know. You really may not know if they are or not. I feel like be careful of any food they give you, especially if they cook it, okay? Don't eat anything this person gives you, okay? Holiday cookies don't let your kids eat them. Don't let anybody eat them. I know for some of you this is a neighbor. Their hospitality should go right into the garbage. Okay, if they've given you a sweater for Christmas, if they've, given you some cool like jewelry to wear, I would immediately put that in a box. I often tell people to do this, but it's very effective. Put it in a box, put some salt in it, wrap it up, and put it in the back of your closet. Okay, just cease all contact with their stuff. Okay, because it is an energetic tie. I mentioned this in another reading I did, but for some of them, it's a very active tie. We have a key here, and I'm feeling Hecate's energy, and I'm feeling underworld energy here, and I'm feeling like some of them may be trying to kind of like jinx you a little bit, like cross you up, because they're so angry. Okay, that will not be for all of you. So you must use your own discernment. Okay, it really won't be I want to emphasize that. Okay, if it's for you, I feel like and it won't cause you tremendous anxiety. You'll be like, yeah, I feel that. So, and you clear your house. You know, there's several ways to do it. You can do it with frequency music. You can do it with, smoke cleansing. You can do it all different kinds of ways. It's important that you do it within your paradigm. If you have a certain paradigm you work with, do it within your paradigm. Okay, do it how it's most powerful for you. All right. Okay, group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and enjoyable and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you're curious about my memberships, check out that little join button down below. On October 30th, I will be doing a live Oracle of Lilith session, which are very different from these card readings I do, so I invite you to check it out. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you beautiful magical baddies on the other side. Bye guys. Hey group 3, all of you that selected screen, this is going to be your reading all about who is secretly hating on you and why. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind, all right? Now, be sure to stay tuned to the end because we're going to have letters, initials, and charms, okay? So let's find out about this person and what's going on. All right. This feels like a very mysterious person. I feel like phone calls, of course, cell phones. This could be online. Okay, tell me about this person who hates my group 3. They're secretly hating. Tell me about the person who's secretly hating my group 3. Tell me about the person who's secretly hating my group 3. Oh, okay, we just had like an avalanche of cards. Let's just look at this one. We have Defender, hardworking, observant, practical skills, unassuming, deep sense of responsibility, supportive, reliable, enthusiastic, versatile. Okay, I feel that Aries energy, maybe some Sagittarius, maybe some Leo, okay. Also feel a Knight of Swords energy here. We have Angel, ego, engagement, enhancement, misguided, this is in reverse, and disillusioned, heavy baggage, acts innocent, misleads others, falsely claims to be in touch with angelic guidance. Oh, okay. So this person may claim to work with angels or do Enochian magic. They may claim to be an earth angel or something like that. They may claim to have connections to the spirit world or through religion, okay? They may claim to work with saints, but they do not. These are false claims, okay? I'm going to take this one. We have reformer, rigid, perfectionist, aggressive, repressive, resistant, uses perfection to justify their existence, repress their instinctive and passionate side. Okay, so this person is very repressed. I feel like they're repressed by this belief system. I feel like there is almost like a war within self. They are a perfectionist, okay? And it feels like they don't like to let people down, okay? This could be a masculine energy. I'm going to go ahead and take these others. We have a ninja, equipped with many different tools, disciplined, spiritual, refinement, patient, master of disguise, observant, and stealth-like. This is masculine energy, but that doesn't mean gender, okay? This is just a masculine energy I'm picking up on. Tomboy in reverse. Constant need to feel accepted by society. Idolizes opposite sex due to hatred of self. Misogynist view of femininity, feels inferior. Okay. This feels... So we have somebody who's a misogynist, okay? I feel like for some of you, this misogyny is kind of like hidden. They don't really let you know they're a misogynist. It's something they conceal. They're very repressed about that, okay? They're seen as like a defender, a do-gooder, chivalrous with chivalry, okay? And And, I'm feeling with the angel in reverse here, I'm feeling like do-gooder energy. But the truth is that there's a lot of negative energy here. There's a lot of like, well, when you have like misogyny, you're going to have some other forms of that hateful energy. Okay. So if you are a feminine energy, there you go. There's a secret hatred right there. They're a misogynist. Okay. They are not just, but they are a big misogynist. And many of them have had to kind of hide this energy. And it doesn't matter the gender. Okay. This is something that they kind of were born into, and it kind of flows through everything they do, and they don't realize it, that it kind of just is a part of who they are. We have divine forgiveness over deception. Okay, so they also feel like you're misleading or lying to them, possibly about who you really are, or perhaps because you've doubted them about this connection. Perhaps you are atheist, or you have a different religious point of view and you've called them out over this. And, there's been divine forgiveness, but this person's like, don't come for me when you're like you are. I literally hear them saying that. It's so gross. I'm sorry. It feels gross. We have success over war and violence. Okay. So I feel like this person, 44 is a master number. I feel like this person, they may be an Aries. I feel like this person really kind of hides. It could be a Taurus. Hides and represses their anger issues. This is somebody who has serious anger issues. And they have a type A personality. They probably have high blood pressure. They may have a heart condition even. And I feel like they don't give a good outlet for their anger. So I feel like, at home, around people, they can be at times hard to deal with. Okay. I feel like there is some energy around this that is very negative. I feel like some of them may imbibe. Okay. And we have living by your wits, illicit earnings over eloquence. For some of you, they don't like how you earn your money. Okay. They judge you by how you earn your money, or you're not making enough money. There's something about that. Okay. This person feels like they want the world to see them as a defender of women, children, the LBGTQ plus community even. But the truth is, they have some deep-seated hatred of those communities they defend. They are atheist, if you know what I'm saying. They, some of them have some just really hateful ideals. And the truth is that manifests in this deep-seated hatred for you. And I got to tell you, for some of you, it feels heartbreaking, because I feel like this is an important person in your life. And I feel like you always felt some degree of, repulsion, because maybe you knew some about some of their, grossness, but you were like, but they always were good to me and supported me, kind of thing. But the truth is the truth, and this person does not accept you. They do not understand you, and they don't want to. I'm hearing conversations about, like, are they going to be there? Oh, gosh. Well, I guess I'll put on my happy face and do what I have to do. Wow, and, that hurts my heart chakra, because so many people are missing really genuine connections because they have so much hate in their heart for belief systems that are outdated, belief systems that are nothing but full of wickedness. I mean, that's what wickedness is. It's this, misogyny, this oppressiveness of people, this, seeing a person's skin color and hating them just because of that. It is this empty vapidness of these kind of belief systems that are falling away. And I feel like this person feels this need to preserve this. And there is some issues here with money. So I feel like for some of you, you may have like a boss. This may be a boss. Okay, so I'm picking up on different energies. Use your discernment. This could be somebody who loaned you money. This could be somebody who knows about your money and they judge you for how you spend your money. This could be somebody who's supporting you or giving you money in some kind of way for a car or whatever. And the truth is that, they hold this card of, I forgive you. I'm here for you. I want to help you. But the truth is, that's a lie. They don't want to help you. They want you to do for yourself. They want you to hurry up and do for yourself. They don't want to give you any more money. They want their money back. They did what they had to do because it was the right and acceptable norm thing to do. But otherwise, they really just want you to do what you need to do and go where you need to go and, get on with your life. Whoever this is, okay? If this is your boss, they do not want to give you a raise. They do not want to give you a promotion. Okay, I don't care what they're telling you. And some of you guys feel this, and this is your validation. So if I was you and you feel this at work, you need to look for something else. Okay, a side move, another job. And I know it's exhausting to hear that. I know it is. I know. Okay. These cards. We have Death. We have Hierophant. We have 2 cards in reverse. We have the 8 of Cups and we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so clarify Death and the Hierophant. Wow, it just spit out. Okay, we have the Star and the Knight of Cups in reverse. See, they don't want to support your dreams anymore. They don't want to do it. They don't want to support you in any kind of way. They don't want to support your growth. They don't want to support your transformation. They don't want to support you they don't want to give you emotional support. They don't want to give you any kind of support. They want you to go away. It really sucks. Because I feel like this is an important person in your life. To have this kind of hatred in your heart, you cannot be connected to your higher self. You can't be. You cannot be listening to them, You can't be what you proclaim to be with this much black goo in your heart. That's what I feel. I feel like this person's just got black goo. Some of them, I'm seeing like a red sports car, but it's like a muscle car, right? It's like a muscle car. And it's not candy apple red. It's like a deep red. Are they flashy? Here's the thing, is, in the front of their consciousness, they're like, I want this person to go away. I want this person to just do it, just whatever. But subconsciously, they like where you are because they get to hate you. Once you move on, once you do your thing, they won't get to hate you as much. They'll miss hating you. I miss the hate, the Tower. The Ten of Swords. This bottom one. And the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, that feels tough. Because it really feels like someone who really just wants, like, for you to kind of move on and do whatever it is you need to do. And for, like, communication to stop. And it really is just based upon the fact that this person is hateful. They have found reasons to hate you. Because they have a hateful heart. And some of them maybe like have positions within a church, I'm hearing. Some of them, do like different home studies, if you know what I'm saying. Like they have groups in their house. But they have a lot of hate in their heart. And they can't get behind the star energy that you have. Because the truth is that they can't stop you. They would like to subconsciously stop you. Because they enjoy the hate. They enjoy it. You can't tell me that Ghostface doesn't enjoy this. Over and over and over and over and over. The hate continues. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over and over and over. Because they get to say those things. And some of you guys have someone here who is a backhanded compliment person. They're passive aggressive, which has got to be one of the most repulsive things ever, right? Because you have someone who feels like they're important to you in your life. And you think they're saying something wonderful, and it may take a minute. They may walk away, or you may be on your way home and from a visit or work or wherever this is, and it may hit you that, oh, they actually insulted me. And you may feel for a moment like I feel like an idiot. Don't feel like an idiot. Because you think the people who are important in your life actually care about you when they tell you they do. And they kind of show you they do. And then they do something that hurts you. And you're like, what? Now, some of you guys have a tower coming. That's going to make you quit any involvement with this person. Some of you may have had it. Some of you, it's coming. And it's going to turn your wheel. It's going to help you renew your hope in something better. Okay? But I'm not going to tell you it's going to be easy. Because for some of you, this really is about you kind of reframing your life a little bit. Letting go of someone who is this hate-filled and finding out they're this hate-filled. And, you can do this just by listening to them. Like really paying attention to what they say. You will find as you really pay attention that yes, this person is hate-filled. And unfortunately, you can't change that. But you can remove yourself from the situation. Because this person will never release their contempt for you or their hatred for you. Because their heart chakra is full of it. So they thrive on it. You have somebody who thrives on hatred. So when you have that, it's just like you're not going to have somebody give that up very easily. Something's going to have to happen in their life, and you getting distance from this person can absolutely help trigger a transformation. And we have that here with death to the leader, to the person, whoever this is, And it may guide them to a situation that is full stop. You know, people start seeing them for who they really are. And that's very painful. It forces them to have to deal with their emotions, the emotions they don't want to deal with. People don't like to be forced into those situations, but oftentimes, I don't know about you, but I've often been forced into situations where I have to deal. I have to deal with certain things that are incredibly painful. But, you know, it's part of the journey. And you're not responsible for how they react to what you do. You're only responsible for taking care of yourself and your family and doing what's right for you. Always do what feels right for you, okay? This card wants to come out. We have witchy, non-traditional philosophies. Yeah, I feel like that's part of the issue here. There's something non-traditional about you, or at least to this person. We have harmful, Aries. Yeah, this person definitely has like harmful energy. We have trust, and I'm a friend. Like, this person is someone you have trusted. You may still trust. You probably are like, you know, yeah, we have disagreements, but I really thought they cared about me. Yeah, I feel that. But it did feel weird at times. It does feel weird. Just go and listen. Go spend time with them, okay? You'll know. Okay, we have obsession, party player. I feel the obsession. I think this person is obsessed with hating. They're just a professional hater. And there's only so much you can do with a professional hater. You know, they have to heal. And you're not going to heal them, is what I'm trying to say. They're going to have to go through their own process. And I have to tell you, because this person feels so out of touch, I'm not sure what that's going to take. I'm not sure how alone this person has to be, how isolated they have to be until they see the value in human beings for being human, until they stop judging people by the color of their skin or gender. We have abundance, financial, emotional, spiritual, remembrance, memories, and nostalgia. Okay. And I feel like a few things are just coming in. I feel like the memories for you may be difficult if you've known this person a lot of your life, okay? May be difficult. They may be difficult to kind of like work through, okay? But I feel like a lot of your abundance, a lot of your being able to energetically move towards more abundance, positive people in your life, good opportunities, good energy, like having more good days, being lucky, being fortunate, financially, emotionally, spiritually. I feel like you move towards that as this energy moves away from you, okay? I do feel like also that this person could be obsessed with money as well. They could count every penny. I'm getting pulled to obsession and abundance here. They could also be very obsessed with like cleanliness of their house. There could be an obsession, like, I'm not trying to like diagnose anyone, but it feels OCD. It feels like OCD to the max in certain areas, like cleaning and money. Okay, some of them have a food thing as well. And that's where the spiritual energy comes from. Some of them are convinced they're in contact with angelic energies or some kind of energies in their house. And the truth is they're not. And there's a lot of soul searching that needs to go on there. Okay. But don't allow the memories to kind of like torment you, because energetically, this energy kind of feeds off that. So give yourself permission to kind of like feel the emotions and move through them. Okay, don't linger there, but feel them, acknowledge them, and try to move through them. It takes as long as it takes, right? And some of you guys are further along, in this process. It just depends. But this person secretly has a lot of the red flags, okay? And they hide it well. And that's what's scary, is they hide it so well. All right. So, okay, group 3, let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Hey, group 3, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. We have XIUMA, TBMCR, OPTDC. Okay, you got lots of charms here. We have Batman. We have a Scorpio charm. We have glasses. We have a little Pegasus. We have a house. We have a chakra charm. We have a rainbow. We have an autumn tree. We have a sun. Bright, bright. I'm feeling things are going to get much easier for you. Okay? Much easier. I know things have been hard. We have the little pink poop. Things have been hard. Things have been really hard. That's what I'm feeling here. But I feel like things are going to get sweeter for you. Okay? Yeah, we have the little sweet drink here. We have the M&M. We have the sun with a rainbow and clouds. We have a Pegasus. So I'm seeing like a whole scene with the clouds and the rainbow and the Pegasus flying around. Very happy, very high vibe energy. It feels like there's some things blooming for you. And it feels like this energy is going to be upset. They're not going to be happy for you, no matter what you do. And I feel like there's a lot of positive energy coming through with Scorpio season. You may be a Scorpio. There's transformation energy. We did get the death card, I believe, didn't we? We got this little death card here. Okay. And, it feels like the things you were locked out of are going to start opening for you. Okay, it feels like the things that you were shut out of are going to start opening for you. We have a little rocking horse here. It feels like the things you used to dream of, maybe having people who really care about you, maybe having a business that is successful, maybe just having a home, things like that. I feel like that journey is going to open up for you. Okay, but I'm hearing work is required. There will be work required, but I feel like that's nothing new to you. Like you're used to working for things. We have the skull here, and I'm getting this energy of always search your heart and search your intellect and balance them out. Okay, that's going to be your best way of going. Okay. We have glasses here as well. I feel like it's important for you to be open to seeing all pathways, be open to seeing a pathway where there is none or you perceive there is none. It may not be the pathway you would choose, but it doesn't mean it's not yours, okay? It may not be the cleanest or it may not be the most comfortable. In fact, I feel like a lot of you may be getting uncomfortable to kind of get down the path you want to go, but that's called growth. And sometimes growth makes you uncomfortable. Now, if you feel, I'm not talking about uncomfortable to the bone, I'm talking about like uneasy. Like that's something I wouldn't normally do. I wouldn't normally put myself out there like that, or I wouldn't normally show people this, or I wouldn't normally, whatever. It's not something that's going to like shake you to the core. It's something that makes you a little uncomfortable and causes you to grow in a new way. I'm feeling this energy like of spring and autumn being important to you. So I feel like those seasons may be very important as far as like being open to opportunities. So there may be opportunities coming through in those 2 seasons. There's also something about a house here. Perhaps you're trying to manifest a new house or a new home or moving towards a new home. I feel like as Pluto in Capricorn moves into Pluto in Aquarius, I feel like things are going to get easier for you, and you may find finding a new place to live might be a lot easier for you as well. Um, yeah, so that's what I got for you, Group 3. I hope this was a helpful and informative and entertaining reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you're curious about my memberships, there's a join button down below, and you can find out all about my memberships. I do have an Oracle of Lilith session coming up live October 30th. I have never done one live before, so it should be a really interesting evening, and I invite you to check out my memberships. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.